What's up, guys? Nolan here, and today we got a pretty interesting Tarkov TV from Nikita and the boys from the BSG offices. There's a lot to talk about, so today we'll break down the pure new information, and then tomorrow, or probably over the next week or so, I will have separate videos for the biggest topics using not only what we got today, but also some audio from the Q&A with Nikita as well for some extra context. To get started, the team has two top priorities right now on their minds, and that is Streets Part 1, as well as finishing Lightkeeper's functionality. I'll be showing new screenshots for Streets in the background here while Nikita was showing us these new screenshots. He said that it's still on pace to be finished this year and that it will still be patch 0.13, all still while being only the first part of the location. He said again that there will be many updates to the location as they finish them, so after part 1 we can expect bits and pieces every update after, whether it be street by street or building by building. There's going to be a lot of additions to the Streets location over time. They also still have the goal of 60 FPS on a medium quality PC, and they're going to be getting the networking to a suitable spot as well. He also wants there to be from 20 to 40 PMCs on top of scav players and AI on the location at once, so the work is significant. Again, he's confident part 1 will be ready this year. Lightkeeper also needs more time. Nikita mentioned he has a significant amount of functionality along with his bodyguard Antlerman, aka Siraki, or Ziraki, however you actually pronounce that. I'm just gonna call him Antlerman. So it is taking more time to get it right. He said it's very important work for the future of the game, both for function and story. Lightkeeper will be our first in-raid NPC that we can interact with, and apparently he's one of the most important. However, BSG needs more time to finish him. At this rate, I think it's probably safe to assume we'll be lucky if we get these two by our next wipe, which should be around New Year's, aka about 4 or 5 months from now. I'm not sure if we'll get a significant patch before then, but we'll see. There's going to be some mixed feelings on this one for sure, but anyway, Steam audio is getting scrapped. BSG have decided to give up on trying to get it work with the game and are going to go another direction for getting the audio that they want in game. They didn't give further detail on what just yet, but Steam audio is on its way out. Belt-fed machine guns are being worked on right now. In my Q&A with Nikita, he said the boss with one will not be on the first release of Streets, but they are being worked on, so maybe we'll get the guns before we get the boss. We'll see. Advanced armor hitboxes are work in progress. Nikita said that they will try to get it in this year along with Streets, but he isn't completely confident it will make it in for this year. Again, just saying as soon as possible. Nikita stressed that there is significantly more work coming around animations. The unconscious state will start production this year, but won't be ready for this year. Beyond that, there is significant work going on around vaulting, climbing, dragging, and ragdolls in general, as well as further research and development into all of the possibilities of movement that they can put into the game. He spent actually a long time talking about this. They are apparently doing a lot of work when it comes to movement and the things that we can do in game when you put together all the possibilities with the unconscious state, vaulting and climbing and all that stuff. Nikita said there is lots of work, maybe even almost 50% of the current work on features that go into the main storyline of the game. He said that we will not see any of the main storyline until full release. He wants us to all experience it together at the same time for the first time. Again, stressing that all of the quests that we know right now are just side quests. They don't tie into the story directly. They also plan to add new side tasks for getting at least a piece of clothing from each of the bosses. New zones for the hideout are being worked on, including a gym where you can level strength. I would imagine endurance as well, but he did only say strength. Speaking of that, they fixed the bug that popped up today about not being able to stand up from crouch when overweight. That was right before the cast. AMD FSR 2.0 is work in progress and actually soon. New volumetric fog is work in progress and also should be soon. We saw footage of the AUG and SR2 Varesk, but the audio isn't final. They're both still work in progress. While on the subject of guns, Nikita said that Molotovs, bows, and crossbows will not be in the game, and he might have misspoke, but I'm pretty sure he said that the ACR was outdated, meaning that they wouldn't add it. He also said that they would not add the Groza, while the Honey Badger, G3, M16A2, lever action shotguns, and guns in general, the entire family around the AK-12 and the SAW are all planned. He confirmed that again. There will be 4+ maps launching with Arena. There will be a new feature around helmet cams where you can record your perspective and share it with others, possibly even in real time. Nikita said that this will be available in the base game as well. There will be a new system for grouping up before you even get into a lobby that will be used in both Arena and the base game. There will be a spectator mode for Arena, and there will be significant functionality around leaderboards and matchmaking. Nikita specifically saying they want it to be esports ready. And again, this is just pertaining to Arena. Some of this will spread into offline co-op, but that will also get its own unique features, especially around spectating and tools around special and unique events that you can play with your friends. Repair kits for both armor and weapons will soon give special buffs to the items that they repair, and the buffs can range from effectiveness to durability. We have a clip for that. Snow and seasonal weather is still very much planned for post-launch content though, aka DLC. That's going to come way later. Nikita sort of finished things off by talking about desync bugs and cheaters. He almost word for word said what I said when I was talking about this the other day. When it comes to the bugs and problems with balance or development, it's an in-development game. This really should have never been called a beta. It's not even an alpha. It's just not done yet. Until they're done adding new stuff, there will always be things that we need to find and report back to them so that they can fix it. That's just the reality. Then when it comes to cheaters, Nikita said that it's a constant struggle, and unfortunately with the way that the game works, there's more incentives for cheaters to work harder to bypass the work that BSG and BattlEye do to stop them. But Nikita is confident that this is the best setup and doesn't plan to change from BattlEye while they continue to work constantly to stop any and all cheaters. When it comes to balance of the game, Nikita agrees there will come a point where everything will need to be rebalanced. There's going to be a sweep through and mess with stats on every single aspect of combat and the economy at some point when they're just done adding things. So that's everything new from today. The patch this morning was general bug fixes, nothing too crazy. There was a couple of bugs that came from this patch, but they've already fixed them. The patch notes are linked in the description if you want to check them out. And that's everything that we got today from TarkovTV and the new patch. There's some extra context and stuff that can be added to a few of these topics, but I just stuck to what we had new for today to keep this video as short as possible. I'll go back through over these over the next week or so. Until then, let me know what you guys think of the news. I'll even add some of them into the future videos. And as always, I will keep an eye out for anything new and let you guys know more once I do. Quick plug here for the Pray for Wipe and Sons of Soon shirts and hoodies. Link below if you like what you see. Thank you guys for the support. But for more Tarkov news and content, follow me on Twitter or check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Please subscribe. I really appreciate the people who do. If you're looking for people to play with, check out our Discord. Links below if you're interested. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.